Hello and welcome to this week's live. The week starting 16th of March 2026. As we enter this week, there is so much to cover this week. There's so many packets of information that has come through. So you're very, very welcome. And I'm so grateful that we all come together every week. And there is such a beautiful, intentional way of journeying from one week to another by using Akashic Insights. So I'm very grateful that we get to do that. And thank you so much for coming in every week. It does mean a lot to me that you trust this journey and that we journey on this together. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. So as we journey now, I'm now bringing through. Okay, a little bit of an introduction for people who are new. I'm Samriddhi, your Cosmic Soul Whisperer. I'm an Akashic channel, and every week we come together to bring in cosmic Akashic insights. And as we bring them through, we also prepare for how consciously we can guide through the week so that we can make the most energetically of the week. And this week is very, very special because there's so many things that are coming. And let's start off with the overall energy. And I'm very glad that Aparna has joined, my beautiful cousin. You're so welcome. um, so let's take a review of what happened last week. Last week, if you remember, the message was to connect with your inner child. Now, when we talk about inner child, it is as delicate and as beautiful um, as it is difficult and challenging. So, everything about last week was to really speak with our inner little girl, our inner little boy, to say those simple truths, to give ourselves the simple affirmation and encouragement so that we can get on with the things that we need to do and also realign with the things that are not bringing us joy and things that are feeling hard and how we can simplify our life. So there was a need around the inner child and nurturing that inner child. So it actually carried on for me the remaining part of the week as well. And I'm bringing through the energies that I was sensing that are coming up for this week too. Definitely a lot of Atlantean energy is coming through. And we're looking at a time in our civilization, a time in our physical history, human history, that is just meeting a kind of axis of the other side where Atlantean civilization had started to make some decision points. And we've come back on this point so that we can make different decisions this time. So uh, this month's Akashic journey was also all around Atlantis. And I think that a lot of other healers are also talking about Atlantis at this time, which is quite interesting. I just thought of tuning into other channels and I saw that they were also talking about Atlantis for this week. Quite fascinating. All right. So that was one theme. The inner child was coming in. There were a lot of times and bouts during this week where I had to really sit with my inner child, where my clients were needing their inner child to be witnessed through their Akashic journeys, through all the things that they were going through. And there was also a kind of clarity and commitment. So I also started my shamanic teacher training, on Sunday, which is yesterday. Yeah, on Sunday, and there was a clarifying energy around that too. The right souls coming in for this co-creation, and it was quite beautiful actually. There was a lot of healing energy that was offered to us through Pachamama, through the spirit of the mountains, through Pachakamak, the father sky, and the keepers of the rites. Their spirits had come in to assist us as well. So it was quite a powerful experience yesterday, wanting to bring that energy into the collective as well. And we also saw the inner child work continuing to happen, where I saw a lot of my clients reconnecting with their parents, a lot of my clients connecting with their children, and really bringing in that clear, simple conversation, heart to heart, which doesn't have all the interpretive layers. And it is really simply honest and beautiful and clear, and everything was really oriented around love. So it was really quite beautiful, and it had a very gentle energy. It had a very soft energy, and there was a lot of softening that my clients were looking at as well. Some of them were really being very hard on themselves, saying, "Oh, I should know better. I have done this. I have so many intuitive gifts. I should have known better. Why did I do this?" There was a lot of being hard on yourself kind of energy, and the journey was to really witness that, allow that, and to allow that to soften, so that inner child can support us in going in the right direction. Because when we are integrated with our inner little child, there is such a powerhouse of energy that is unlocked within, and that keeps going. So it's quite beautiful. So there was that energy which is carrying forward in this week as well. The other metaphor that they were giving me was fixing your sails while you sail. So many of us want to have a complete shutdown, maybe, and you want to really go in this full hibernation mode, rest, relax, recuperate, and then come back. And it's a bit hard to do that sometimes, because you still need to be in life, in the flow of life, keep going with life. So there was an energy around that, and that's a reminder that energy is becoming stronger in this coming week. Sometimes we don't have permission to completely halt. We just need to continue with the motions, with the energy. So if there are any parts of you that feel that they need to be nurtured, they need to be witnessed, they need to be reoriented in the direction that brings you alignment, then that is happening while you're still continuing to make progress in small and big ways. So that is another theme that's coming up for this week. And I wanted to share something else before we actually get into the collective Akash. There is a very significant journey that's happening. Lisa, very nice to see you join. So one of the things that's happening is Thursday onwards is the beginning of the day of the goddess. So in my culture, Navratri is a very big festival. It's a way in which nine of the goddess energies are celebrated twice a year. This is the bigger one. Um, and each day is the celebration of each emanation of the goddess. And that begins on Thursday. And I have some slots on Thursday, by the way. So, all the people who are looking at deep inner guidance, I'm really guiding them to go on Thursdays. So it's really beautiful. And then the 9 days that are to come, they are extremely blessed, and they are very auspicious days. So if you want to start something new, this week is a beautiful time, especially Thursday onwards. And there is a lot of fiery energy that's coming in. So if there is a fire that has gone off in some aspect of your life, or you don't feel the motivation to do something anymore, or you're also already feeling there's too much fire and you're feeling burnt out, this week is going to help you align with that and balance the fire energy within you. So I wanted to bring through these messages so that we just can gauge at what the energies are coming through. And I wanted to pause for a moment for all those beautiful people who've joined live. You can leave your comments here. I'll read all the comments, and I would love to know, what are you sensing at the moment? What's going on in your energy at the moment? And we'll bring that in to the collective Akashic journey that we'll go in. So, how beautiful is this? My brother has joined. Hi, Webby. All right. So, I'm also reading a beautiful comment here. Every time you speak, it feels like my mind becomes lighter and my soul more positive. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Aparna. I love you so deeply, and you're seeing the beauty in me because that beauty is within you. So, I'm so glad that you feel that. All right. So now it's time for us please continue to leave in your comments if there's anything you want to add. And I will keep occasionally checking. And if you're watching the YouTube video anytime during the week, or any week that you've just felt guided to watch, then you can still leave comments, and I reply to all comments. So, yeah, please know that everything you share is received with sacredness and love. All right. So now it's time for us to get into the collective Akash for this week and see what are the energies coming through. Generally, they give it to me like a metaphor and they give me a vision, and then we decode that vision. We also bring through some light language activation and healing so that it assists us in aligning to that part of your week. And you can go through this week, the energies and the motions of this week, with more conscious energy. I'm just reading something here. I feel a lot of change coming very quickly and fast paced, very, very well. Absolutely. This is the year of the fire horse, right? Everything is moving very quickly. And I would say things during Navratri, from the time of from the time of Thursday onwards and the 9 days from there, they are very auspicious, and they have a fiery quality to them as well, because the women, the divine feminine, she gets things done. She moves and she brings through things energetically and through the movement of emotion. So it may feel very big, and it may feel like the changes are very big, even if it's just a step you're taking. The emotional movement within it is a lot. So there is definitely that energy, and Lisa, absolutely, you're tapping into that. We're bringing in all of this energy now, and I'm just going to take a couple of moments to tune into the Akash and bring through the collective energies of the field. I'm just giggling a little bit because my brother and I have an ongoing running joke, and he's put something in the comments that's making me laugh. But now I'm just reorienting myself back. All right. So I'm bringing in the energies of the collective with deep alignment. If you're listening to this and you're able to sit in meditation, that would be beautiful. If you're in a place where you can't close your eyes and sit, that's all right. You can still tune into the messages and listen to it energetically. All right. So as we are tuning in, for those who can close your eyes and meditate, allow a few moments of simply witnessing your breath. As you continue to witness your breath, we are calling in the energies so that you are firmly anchored in your original truth. And we come and access the collective of all who are joining this collective field, whether it is live now or at any time when you look at this message and when it resonates for you. And we're bringing it in that eternity of time where we are all communing together. And now I'm looking at the vision that they present from there. Generally, it's something that I see 19 inches above the crown. So, in some way, metaphorically, I'm looking at the collective as one circle, and the collective space above the crown chakra. I'm watching that. So, wow, some of my really old friends are joining in. Very welcome, Rishi. All right. So, as I really tune into this space, again, I'm seeing a bit of this forward movement and warrior energy. There's a big cluster of cloud. So allow me to just relay what I'm seeing first, and then I'm going to decode it for you, because I don't immediately understand it myself. And then, we just bring through the messages of spirit to guide us. So there is a huge collection of cloud formations. Some cloud formations are twisting and becoming a bridge between heaven and earth. Then I'm also seeing another arrangement of a very, almost like a dragon quality to it. It's a dragon energy, and it's a very subtle pink energy or hue to the dragon, but the dragon is white in itself. Now, this white dragon actually started very actively coming on our planet since 2012, and it has been something that has been helping in releasing illusions. So the truth becomes really obvious and clear. The things that are in alignment become very clear, and the things that are misaligned also become very clear. So it's that kind of energy. And white dragon is quite a loving energy too. So it just allows, and I always ask the white dragon to come in with a lot of love. And actually, you can see the white dragon on my altar too. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see this dragon thing far away? That's my white dragon. It came to me at a time when I was really, really releasing my own illusions about myself, about life, and about everything that I was meant to do. And it really helped me reorient. And this white dragon is a beautiful energy. So, white dragon is coming through, releasing illusion. There is also a golden dragon coming in. It's got this beautiful pinkish gold, like a rose pink, rose gold dragon. Um, and this rose gold dragon is a very subtle aspect, almost like a musical quality aspect to the golden dragon from Atlantis. So, again, I know that I just rattle out some words like golden dragon of Atlantis, and what does it really mean, right? So, whenever I've traveled through any memories in Atlantis or helped my clients connect with their lifetimes in Atlantis, I always find that one of the beautiful beings that has assisted in the collective ascension process during the Atlantean times was a golden dragon. And this golden dragon was all about returning to the golden period, returning to the Christ flame, the golden light of ascension. And it's got that really profound quality to it. So we're bringing in that energy, and that energy is coming through this week. I am also seeing a um, very prominent face. This face has come to me many times at very significant moments of my life. The first time it came to me was in 2011. This is the face of the goddess, and she's a goddess of abundance. Incidentally, and interestingly, my grandpa actually kept my name Samriti because it does mean the goddess of abundance. So I'm very grateful that they connected me with that vibration, because it is very uplifting to remember the goddess. And sometimes it's good to have these kind of names so that vibration is there in our energy field all the time. So there's this energy of this goddess, this divine mother. She comes to me as Durga, and sometimes she comes to me as Kali. So here she's coming in as Durga, and Durga is also the name of my grandmother, by the way. So I have a family history of people keeping beautiful names that anchor us to higher vibrations, and hopefully we gain a little bit of that vibration to live through and support us in our journey as well. And I think there is an importance of that also coming through in this week. What is your name, and what is the vibrational essence of your name? What is it bringing to the collective, and what archetypal strengths does your name have that it is bringing to this collective? So there is that wisdom coming through around that as well. So I'm seeing that these cloud formations are coming together, and the one prominent cloud formation is right in the middle. This is the cloud that is becoming a connection between heaven and earth. So as it is twisting and doing that, it looks like the root system in the bottom and the shoot system, the trees and the branches on top. Now I'm seeing that the tree has been quite a prominent theme for February. So it's interesting. Some of the things from February may also overlap and come into this week. And this is the theme of balanced growth, where your roots are growing as much as your shoots are growing. And when that kind of a growth is balanced, you really feel very grounded and stable and connected. And it brings you to a level of heart harmony that is not possible if you were just growing in only one direction. Too much of root work and being in solitude can have the danger of feeling lonely, or can have the risk of feeling aloof and disconnected from the world. And too much of outside is not engaging with your truth within. So it's really important to have that balance. And this cloud energy that is coming in is allowing for that. Now, what I'm also seeing is that there is a being, and this is kind of the metaphor for all of us in the collective as an individual being, is trying to climb this mountain, and is trying and experimenting with different tools to climb this mount. This it's not a mountain actually; it's the cloud formation. So I'm seeing that first there was an attempt to go on a horse that didn't work out. Then I'm seeing like a zip line and trying to connect vertically in a zip line, and I don't know, somehow that's working. And then I'm also seeing that there is one version which is just closing eyes and you're zoop, you're just right there where you need to be. You're in full alignment and completion of the cycle. And as that happens, it's more deep work rather than high work. So there is the balance of integrated wisdom, which is bringing in the higher wisdom, but in a lived experience. So really bringing in all this together. And I'm just now seeing what's happening at the by the end of the week. Now, as this goddess face has come through, she always brings through messages of love, of harmony with sovereignty. So, boundaries become a very strong idea this week. And she's bringing in a very clear message that you tell people what you want them to know. So, any unconscious sharing that may happen, there is a bit of an invitation to reconsider that. Reconsider the people that you can actually trust, and what kind of information do you feel is healing and healthy to share. Hi, Chrissy. So lovely to see you here. So now I'm just bringing in all this information. I'll just put this in a concise way. So the vision for this week is the beginning of connecting the earth with heaven through a cloud formation, and this cloud formation is doing like this twisty thing, and it's emulating the idea of a tree with its strong roots on earth and its shoots and flowers and branches and fruits on top, and this passage. So this week looks like this passage, and you can decide what methods you want to take, whether you want to zip line it, whether you want to go on a horse or use a certain companion to help you go there, or if you want to just go within, but in a grounded way that allows you to access this wisdom and helps you be where you want to be. There are supporting energies this week. The supporting energies of the white dragon, which is the releaser of illusions. There is no there's no illusion that can stay for too long when the white dragon energy is allowed to work with you, when you allow it to work with you. And we are just bringing in, when we do the channeled light language activation, we'll ask this dragon to bring in healing, lovely energy that is nourishing and easy, gentle, and graceful. Yes, you know, when you're in the beginning of your spiritual journey or of understanding yourself in each lifetime, we go through a phase where we want to know things in a drastic way. So things fall, things shake, things move, opportunities come and go, and we want things to be experienced in a drastic way to really trust that the channeled message is really there and it's really working. But once you start trusting that, then the messages can be subtle and gentle and much easier on your nervous system. And nervous system is a highlight this week as well. So that's one energy coming from the white dragon. Then we also have the golden dragon coming in from the Atlantean times, but it's coming in a slightly more attuned form. This golden dragon energy is not just the energy of stepping into your glory, stepping into your light without any fear. It's also about doing that with gentleness, doing that with softness, doing that with elegance and grace. So there may be parts of your life where you may be shy of coming out and sharing your light with others, without feeling shy or afraid. And there is an invitation from this golden dragon to bring your golden, glorious energy to share with the world. And this is not limited to the visibility that can happen on social media or a platform or a performance or a room filled with people, but this is a deep way of showing up in your true light, you know, that golden light, the Christ consciousness or Buddha consciousness, the place where once you have realized that aspect of your soul where your heart and your mind have clicked with your Markaba field, um, or in simple terms, the place where you have ascended and reached enlightenment, you glow. You know, this golden energy bursts through your field and it becomes golden consciousness. That's the frequency that this golden dragon is bringing through. And it's bringing it through with this pinkish tinge, which is with gentleness, with softness. There's a very soft energy about this week. So it's about stepping into your feminine aspect. Whether you're a man or a woman, we all have a masculine aspect and a feminine aspect, and it's important to keep them in a healthy check. For me, sometimes it can be that I can focus too much on my masculine, getting things done, that my feminine may need an avenue. And then I just sit and write a poem, or I channel a song. And of course, my work helps me and allows me to be in my feminine in a very easy way. But it wasn't the same when in my previous career and all the other things that I did. So each one of us may have a challenge. Somebody may have a challenge that they are a lot in their feminine, and to be in the masculine takes some time. So, the idea around structure, the idea around focus, vision, and clarity of articulation, that is the healthy masculine that we need. So there's a healthy masculine, then there's a healthy feminine, the nurturing energy, the permission that we give ourselves to smell the roses and walk slowly and allow ourselves to be nurtured and nourished. So that beautiful balance is coming through. And this week is the balance more on the side of nurturing your feminine as a man or a woman. So many of you joining live are men. So this can be a message even more beautiful when you embody your divine feminine within your masculine body. We need more of that on this planet. And then the third energy that is supporting, we had the white dragon, we had the golden dragon, and we also have Durga Ma. And Durga Ma is, or Durga Mother, in Hindi or in my native language, we say Durga Ma. She brings in this energy of sovereignty. She brings in this energy of clarity around boundaries, and realigning with what you truly desire and keeping to that, and not compromising on your vision. She's also bringing in a sense of distinction, a sense of discernment around who you collaborate with, and how that collaboration can be mutually fulfilling. And if that is not feeling clear just now, she is asking to hold it off, to wait, to let it become soft and sweet, so that you can journey with that. It may not be applicable to everybody. I think this is for somebody specific who may be tuning in now. So if you're doubtful about a certain collaboration, a business partnership, or maybe a home lease agreement, or getting in touch with a lawyer, whatever it might be. This is a gentle message and invitation to sense the integrity and alignment, and then decide based on that. Now we come to the part where we bring through some healing and some light language activation to allow for all of these messages to work through you, to work their magic through you as you navigate through this week. So I'm just going to pause for a moment to see if anyone wants to share something here. If you have a question, or if you have a wish for me to include in the channeled message, I would love to do that. And of course, if it comes up in this collective, it also means that it is applicable to all of us in some way. So you're very welcome to share. And please leave in comments if you're watching the YouTube video, and I will reply to all the comments when I get to it, and as soon as I get to it. So I'm also reading some comments here. The kind of positivity you carry is so rare. It feels as peaceful and pure as the energy one feels in a temple when listening to you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I think I am a reflection of you, a mirror of you. So all of these beautiful things apply to you as well, my beautiful. All right. So I'm now bringing through some light language activation. And again, if you can be in a meditative space, that would be lovely. It just allows for the energies to sit really beautifully, and we will be able to put it into clear context more easily. But if you're just able to listen to it now, you can also re-listen to it with meditative intention later through the YouTube video. All right. So, ahana sarasha alana tuku. And for those for of you who find language as a new concept, new idea, nothing to worry about. This is the language of the soul. I channel many galactic languages and cosmic languages, and ancient earth languages. But what it really is the language of the soul. It speaks directly to your vibration, and it allows the vibrational shifts to occur so that it can lead the way for our physical and matter existence to reorient and realign. Ana siara shukunu surukuta rasalaha sha ana sukata siesh asa. Inala, many Atlantean temple codes are stepping in. Iana shurukula hianashu hasia sarala nashu sahasha. A bit of a headachy energy is coming through, and these are those burnt out thoughts and the parts of you that have felt a bit burnt out. That's the part of you that's trying to fix the sails while you are still sailing. Yana shuru lana shutukunu shunuku sa'a. This is providing the grace of gentle breeze and gentle tide so that you can continue to regroup, heal, and nurture yourself as you continue to sail in the direction that's aligned for you. Yana surukuna sha'a takanashu isalashi anasuru sa'a sahia yala sala nashukuta hasia susa. Ana saranashu ulunushi anasuru sanakola atikanashu asa hiasa yanasa. There may be something that you want to express and share, but it's needing the tempering with love. Yanashu liasura nashu isunukura nasula nashu kunushurasa. For truth is always beautiful and complete when it is shared with love. Yanashala saranashu ita kanasha salanasha. The highest vibrations of love and truth always bring resonance and joy, deep soul joy. Yana saranashu nulanasha kutaranasa. That is the nourishment. Tuning into that level of truth and nourishment is allowing that direction of life to go, the repairing of the sails, and the mapping of your trajectory from earth to heaven through this bridge of clouds. Yanashura Lanasha. There's another thing that's very interesting. This happened in 2013. I think this was my first experience of quantum QHHT. I'd received a session of QHHT from a friend, and the vision that they had showed me was a bridge of clouds. It was quite interesting, and that's the same energy that is coming in today and for this week. The bridge of clouds was actually a bridge of Sufi saints who were singing beautiful original codes of love and peace and music, and dance and joyful and blissful alignment with the divine. And again, this is not religious, this is spiritual, and religion can, be a part of it from time to time. So this is that bridge. This is the bridge of bridge that's connecting your internal earth and your internal heaven, your star and your stone. Yanashala surukunutukuru nashianasaka salanasha. So if you're confused about which way to go, whether you should zip line it, whether you should climb it on a horse, or whether you should just go inwards and actually anchor it and focus it, the message and the alignment can come from Yasarasaha Shalanashu Tukurasa. Yana Salasha Asana Sarashulana Suraka. From faith, from love, from joy, an expression of love to the divine. Yana Surana Shuku, there is a softness. The softer you can feel this week, the more aligned this becomes. And whenever you're listening to this message, it doesn't have to be only in this week. You can come back to it, or you may find this come into your energy at the time that resonates for you. Ya Nasurala Shi Inasaka. For this is the journey of softening. There are parts of yourself that are very harsh on you. Why have I not done this? Why has this been this way? There is a softening of that. Yalana shura suruku ruku tanasula ina sakata kusa asirasa. They're also stressing on the right side of the brain, So if any one of you has been experiencing migraines, or some kind of struggle with emotions, then this week is allowing you to, or giving you permission to soften yourself and allow the divine to step in. And however you see the divine feminine, Yalashe Esikanara Suitaka Shana Sula, whether it is an ancient aspect of yourself from another realm, or another lifetime, or it is one of your guidance systems, one of your guides, or it is an anchor or an archetypal collective being that is stepping in this week. Hiana Surashi Ina Sahala Hataka, Sahala Hataka, Sahala Hataka, Yana Shiranasa. And we are now also bringing in a collective prayer for everything that is happening in the world. There are some places where peace and harmony and stability are questioned, and there is a bit of an upheaval that is in the field, in these places in the world, specifically all the Middle Eastern countries where all this war is going on. So we bring prayer and alignment. Yana suruna shu ula hasha ana sana shukala hashia rasa. The wound is opened so that now it can be healed. And we bring in prayers from the collective. What aspect of ourself is being represented in this collective? And how can we heal that from within? Ya sarash una surukula nashi asa takasi asa. Si asa. Si asa. So if I had to summarize everything that has come through today for this week, I would say the message is softness. And the way you can repair your sails while you're still sailing is by softening within yourself. Yana Shuru Sulunu Kuraka. And sometimes we can't do that on our own. So you can ask your partner, you can ask your mother or your father, your friend, whoever, your pet. I'm seeing a lot of dog energy. So if you have a pet friend, ask this pet friend to be with you and nourish and nurture you in this space. Ya Shila Nasru Tukuisha Ana Sala'a, Ana Sala'a, Ana Sala'a. Inasha, Inasha Allah. So lovely to see you, Krishna. Yanashurukur itasara sura sha'a sala hasharana. And there is a celebration coming in this week. Of course, in my family, in my culture, the celebration is definitely to celebrate the inner goddess through each form of herself, each aspect of herself every day. I might put out something in lives, or something on my account to assist you with going through this journey as well. And there is a celebratory experience coming in for each one of us when you soften. This is a reward for softening. So when you find yourself being very harsh to yourself, and then you choose, oh, I'm being harsh to myself, I need to soften, because this week is about softening the tide, softening myself, and that will allow me to repair the sails as I'm sailing. That will be rewarded so beautifully and almost instantly. That's the energy that they're sharing. Yana Sarasha. So lots of shift occurred, and that headachy energy is gone. So great. Whatever that was has been processed, and there is a lot of support. So you can come back anytime and listen to this recording to assist you with moving through any heavy energies or any choice points that are restricting you. And this allows the openness and the softness so you can experience it with grace this week. We also thank the golden Atlantean dragon. It's wanting to bring us a story of itself. So we'll just bring through that last bit as we close. So this Atlantean dragon used to be one of the guardians of a temple. And this temple was where a great channel, a great healer used to bring through lots of cosmic messages, and also used it as an interface, or a diplomatic space where interplanetary star beings used to come and share and exchange knowledge. So, in that way, this dragon became the guardian of knowledge, guardian of healing. And as this continued, this brought a lot of abundance and prosperity to not just the temple, but through the temple to the community, to the city, and to many cities through that. And this golden dragon became a part of that experience. It was able to split itself and be omnipresent in many places, and or bilocate or trilocate, not omnipresent, present. And through this, it was able to still be the guardian of the original knowledge, original wisdom that allows abundance to flourish, and for people to step into that part of themselves that is expansive. So, this is the protection and the guardianship of your expansion, your expansive energy. So that was another story, and I never knew this about the golden dragon. It's coming from the collective. So we thank the golden dragon, and we thank all the beings who have been here with us to assist us here. I wish you a wonderful week. Thank you so much for everyone who's been able to join in live and for all who are listening to this recording. I hope you have a wonderful week, a very conscious week, a very intentional week that brings you all of these gifts: prosperity, abundance, peace, softness, balance, and allows you to sail freely and smoothly on these waters with repaired sails. So thank you so much. I am so grateful that we get to do this every week. And if you've stayed here for so long, I just want to also quickly mention a couple of ways you can work with me if you want to go deeper into your journey with me. So I offer one-on-one individual private sessions online. And so you can check the link in the description, so that if you want, you can book a one-on-one session with me. I do limited slots every month because I am very conscious of my capacity and bringing in the right messages with the highest level of integrity. So if this feels aligned, you're very welcome to book a session. Also, we're on the 1st of April, that is a Wednesday. We're doing a monthly group Akashic meditation for April, and we'll bring through the monthly messages from the Akashic realm. And we generally go into some realm of creation. We bring through some esoteric wisdom and knowledge. We bring through lots of light language activation codes and some stories from the galactic and cosmic Akash. So you're very welcome to be a part of that. And the ticket and everything, I'll leave that in the description. And there are many other ways that you can work with me, but the most primary way is to have a one-on-one. So you're very welcome, and I will see you next week, same time at 5 p.m. AEDT, the Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra time. And have a wonderful week ahead. I'll see you in the next one. I will just end the stream now.